Since becoming President of the United States, Donald Trump has been the Commander-in-Chief for the United States throughout several different major natural disasters. One of the biggest ones, obviously, was Hurricane Maria that devastated Puerto Rico. Yesterday, as this administration was gearing up for Hurricane Florence to come batter the eastern seaboard of the United States, Donald Trump took the time to remind us of how great his disaster response was last year during hurricane season. He tweeted the following out. He said, "We got A+ for our recent hurricane work in Texas and Florida and did an unappreciated great job in Puerto Rico, even though an inaccessible island with very poor electricity and a totally incompetent mayor of San Juan. We are ready for the big one that is coming!" Exclamation point. So rather than take the fault for the fact that on his watch, on an island that is a United States territory filled with U.S. citizens, the fact that 2,975 Americans died in that storm, totally not his fault. The island is inaccessible, he says. I guess there's no way to get to it because that is what inaccessible means. It means that there is literally no way to get to something. So it's curious to know how FEMA did end up down there, or the National Guard, or hell, even all the people on the island. How do you get to and from Puerto Rico if it's inaccessible? Second, this man will not miss an opportunity to attack a strong woman, and that is the mayor of San Juan, who he's attacking in this tweet, who he attacked relentlessly after the storm hit the island. And again, it is 100% because she is a very strong woman dealing with a very intense circumstance down there on the island. An island, by the way, poor electricity. You can go ahead and blame that on the big banks who helped decimate the island's economy by robbing them blind. That is not the fault of the citizens of Puerto Rico. That is the fault of the major bankers here in the United States. They did that. You underfunded FEMA. You wouldn't let them go down as early as they wanted to. That organization claimed in an internal document itself that they were about 5,000 staffers short of where they needed to be properly prepared for the 2017 hurricane season. That's all on you, buddy. And if you can't accept responsibility as the Commander-in-Chief of the United States, the leader of this country, then you're unfit to lead on that fact alone, let alone, obviously, all of the other reasons why you're unfit. And if you want to talk about the other responses here on the mainland, down in Texas and Florida, well, guess what? FEMA sucked there too. You know who came in and had to save those areas? The people that you hate so much, the NFL. If it wasn't for J.J. Watt and other members of the Houston Texans raising money and helping fund relief efforts down there for Harvey in Houston, and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers NFL players raising money for victims down there in Florida, the responses wouldn't have nearly been as good as they were. But you don't care about that. You don't want to give any credit to NFL teams and players for helping save their own cities. You want to take all the credit for that and then blame this woman down in Puerto Rico for the 2,975 deaths that took place on your watch. Every single one of those deaths is on you.